welcome to sunny Tauranga, Friday afternoon. We're here for the start of Rally New Zealand on the Strand in Tauranga. Great lineup of cars behind us here, all vying for this trophy here, the Rally New Zealand trophy. Some fantastic names on there from the history of rallying around the world.
Good morning, I'm Glenn Inkster and I'm here with the Stadium Motorsport team. We're going to bring you some coverage from Rally New Zealand with the key South Island competitors, as well as keeping an eye on Hayden Paddon in the AP4 car and the battle to win the 2017 National Rally Championship between Matt Summerfield from the South Island, Ben Hunt and Andrew Hawkswood. Well, Robbie, a little bit of damage left front. Talk us through that.
Oh, just a bit too fast into a corner and yeah, only got stuck, so it was a bit painful, but we got out. We got a helping hand from someone else, so it was good.
Well, Richard, this is about the hottest we've ever had it in the National Championship for a long time, so how's the car coping with the heat, and more importantly, how's the driver coping with the heat?
Car seems to be fine with the heat, apart from torching its tyres, but the driver's really struggling. Like, I struggle with heat at the best of times, and this is just diabolical for me. Yeah, not easy. Losing concentration near the end, and it's just purely heat, yeah. And fitness, probably.
Well, David, it's the first time on these legendary roads. How's it all going?
It's going okay. The first stage was pretty slippy, so we just took it easy. Second stage got a bit more feel for it, but yeah, lovely roads. I think they'll clean up and sweep up second trip round. Yeah.
So here we are in the midpoint of the Whanga Coast stage, world famous stage. We always say it's the best, but so did Hayden Paddon's new co-driver and his engineer who drove through it yesterday. So it's not only New Zealanders that say this is the best stage in the world. Well, we're here with Rui and Seb. There's Hayden Paddon's new co-driver and engineer. We all know it's the engineer's the most important person.
Wow,
so,
not that one.
and we heard a rumour that you really love the Whanga Coast stage.
Oh yeah, that's very true. Yeah, indeed. In fact, it took 1 hour 10 to do 30 Ks on it, so I think that shows a lot.
Yeah, we were in full tourist mode, weren't we? Just looking at all the sights and really enjoying our time here.
And you hope one day you get to come down and co-drive with Hayden through that stage?
Oh yeah, that's got to be the dream. It's just such an incredible place to drive and to co-drive as well. So smooth, such a good rhythm, and yeah, it's just iconic stage of the world, really.
Andy, certainly looks like you're not lacking for dust.
No, there's definitely not lacking for dust out there. It's yeah, catching up on some of the guys and you're driving into dust, and then there's dust all through the car, and yeah, but it's all good. You wing it.
You've had a few small mechanical problems, but you're going to get it fixed and get back out there?
Yeah, we kind of lost all the gearbox oil, so we're filling it back up, getting another bung in it, going to have another crack at it, just drive it. Well, Andrew, getting to the end's the most important part, but it seems like a good day for you.
Yeah, not too bad. I almost threw it away about a K back down the road there and put it off on the left-hand corner, so gave me a bit of a fright.
Well, the trusty Toyota was always going to get her, I suppose, but it's really neat to see you at the end of day one. How's your day been?
Yeah, good. Been better, but happy to be here. Tyres are just shot, so it's pretty hard towards the end of the stages, but no, we're doing our best. I was happy with that run, really fun.
So we noticed Tony Gosling, well, we certainly stopped on stage for a long time, but you got a bit of a story at the end of the stage.
Oh well, yeah, we'd heard that he was held up on stage, stopped with his bonnet up, and then I did a report through to control car 24, I think he is, has exited our stage courtesy of a shoelace throttle cable.
Well, we didn't know why you lost some time, but when we come here, we sure did.
Yeah, he's. Yeah, we've done that before, so we know exactly how to fix it.
Yeah, we were going really, really well for the first couple of Ks, and then all of a sudden the car just died. So, familiar problem, we'd seen this before, so out come the shoelaces. And I turned my race boots into a pair of slippers, took the laces out, and throttle cable for the rest of the stage. So, bit of Kiwi ingenuity gets you to the finish line.
We're here with Jason D, who put a lot of time and effort. Tell us about the magazine that you produce.
So we put out a Little Bit Sideways as a magazine. We cover everything from international rallying overseas, Kiwis overseas, right through to national rounds like this one, right down to club sport and gymkhana, autocanas, autocross, anything basically where people are going having skids on gravel.
Just talk us through, if you don't have a subscription now, how easy is it? Where do you go?
You just go online, www.alittlebitsideways.co.nz, and you can subscribe online there. You can always email Jace at jace@alittlebitsideways.co.nz and tell them you want a subscription and we'll get it sorted.
Here we are on the morning of day 2, Rally New Zealand 2017. Hayden Paddon's leading the rally overall. Andrew Hawkswood doing what he needs to do to claim the championship. And we're waiting, well, just about to see Hayden Paddon come through. But ultimately we're waiting to see our own Tony Gosling come through, complete the day and wrap up the Classic Championship. How good is that? Hayden Paddon at the Tech Park. If you haven't been here, you need to get here and do some spectating. That was fantastic. Well, Robbie, we've spent a lot of time going around all the service park, checking out all the setups, and without doubt you win first place for the food presented at the service park.
And then it does a good job all the time, so always keeps us socked up. It's really good. Yeah.
I suppose a bit of that comes with a few years of practice, does it?
Oh yeah, they've been doing it for too many years, they'd say, but they're happy to be here again, so yeah.
We've been on rallies with Brian and Anne for about 30-something years. 30 years.
So that's a lot of practice to get the brownie recipe right, you reckon?
I think so, something like that. We know what they like, they have their favourite things, and they keep them happy. That's the important thing, keep the crew happy, isn't it?
We're out in the forest, last stage for Tony Gosling on his way to winning the 2017 New Zealand Classic Rally Championship. After being the fast man of the championship for so long, for so many years, describe to me the feeling crossing the finish line of the last stage.
Oh no, it was awesome, mate. You know, I keep going through my head. You know, Hayden said it pretty well. He said, you know, don't wreck 20 years of work, because you've just got to have one slow day in 20 years and you're going to take it. So
A much nicer day today. You didn't have to worry about a championship. You just go for it and go as fast as you could.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a great day today, and we did put on a bit of speed for sure. So, and we improved on the second round of each stage, which was great.